Alright, we are back. With more Skyrim. And I am still sick. I'm gonna have to redo all that shopping I did at the end of last session because I had to reload this save.
Shadow hide you.
I'm right behind you. Let me know if you need anything.
Of course he decided to aggro me.
You won't. Get away.
You will suffer for your insolence.
Enjoy your last breath.
Filthy sweat.
You won't get away.
Be careful.
Come on.
Be careful. And
That's
they're
how
dead.
May as well check this.
Ready to get moving?
Oh, I'm at 50.
You lead and I'll do whatever you say.
Shadow hide you. Take
Be
that!
careful.
Victory will be mine! Take that! Die, damn you! Die, damn you! Let's get this over with! Take that! Let's get this over with! Take that! Yes, I haven't got all day.
Still kind of peeved that I got such a bad random quest location.
Well, look what we...
Yes.
Okay. You've talked me into it.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
I just love this story. The passion, the characterizations.
Neat.
This is the power of the
I hope
Telvanni.
you haven't right. Excellent. I think. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Here you go. Tell Half-York that she can chip off whatever she thinks is a fair trade. The finest weapons and armor. Keep safe.
That's odd that it gave me the option to fast travel. Also, I'm gonna wait to see if the next lines of dialogue will load from Mantella. Oh, it looks like it is.
Consider it done. A homeless person approached me while I was shopping here. You wanted to fight, but I managed to convince him it wouldn't be worth it from him. He gave me a note that says we'll be in touch. He then turned it says we'll be in touch. He then turned I need from you, Janessa. One keeps such peasants away from me. One to keep an eye out for when he tries to be in touch with me again. For when he tries to be in touch with me again.
Give me the note. I will read the hand, the ink, and the smell. Invisible cowards still leave footprints, especially cheap juniper lie and cabbage on their breath.
If he turned invisible in daylight without a shimmer, you likely used a novice illusion with an oil veil. I can lay a thin detection thread around you for the next hour. If he breaches it, I will mark him with blue dust that can wash off later.
I will also keep an eye out for
Let's
the
get
very
this over
visible
with!
invisible man.
Disappointed.
If a beggar suddenly develops expensive vanishing tricks, either he found a sponsor or a... stolen ring. Pockets have a way of telling the truth. Chase Argo. This one will watch the rooftops and the chimney smoke.
Let the cold consume you. Victory will be mine!
Now you burn, Fetcher. Now you burn, Fetcher. Sweat.
They're weak to fire. Quick!
Ass! The power of Magnus is at my command. Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few times.
Take that! Let's get this over with! Victory will... Take that! Victory will be mine!
Oh, stop fighting so rough! Ah, what did I ever do to you?
Let's get this over with! Take that! Let's get this over with! Die, damn you! Take that! Let's get this over with!
Watch where you are hitting Sarah.
Takes care of that.
I understand its golden resources are limited, but everything is so aggressive right now. Hunger makes teeth. We stepped into a lane and smelled like meat and coin. Next stretch, we water and heat to frosted snow, not the blood sheet.
The cold is throttling the weaker prey, so predators press every advantage. I can lay a soft ward curtain ahead to make us smell and sound less interesting. Give me 2 breaths before we move.
Chase Argo. Chase Argo will take the snout and bow before they freeze, yes. Then this one will walk 30 paces ahead and tap the drift. If something watches Chase Argo, will know it and blind it.
I gotta look it up.
Anyways, I believe this is where the criminal from Morrowind is hiding. House Aglow may be a minor house now, but it's still
Shadow
got deep
hide you.
pockets.
Deep pockets mean high advice and fresh footprints. We take him quiet, fast, and breathing.
If he is H-Hollow-backed, expect a safe lair or cipher. I will procure a silent shell for the entry and a com tether for our mark. If he brandishes a house seal, do not burn it. Provenance matters.
I will ghost the right balcony and see if our friend left a ledger or, better, a bottle with his sponsor's name. If anyone shouts, I am suddenly an old Murray rug. Jazar, go. This one will take the stairs first, Tappy. Riser, and listen for a breathplate. When Jazargo says down, we drop. When Jazargo says bind, we bind. Should we get moving?
I'm still here.
You know what?
Lead on. And I... Follow.
Can I help you? Khajiit will follow.
This Dwemer sphere seems different than others. It pulses to a different tone and appears to give off more energy.
Different tone usually means it was tuned to a separate register. Hear that hollow third? That is not a Centaurian core. That is a relay singing through a measuring node. Do not touch it yet. I want it to breath ward around you and then countable some my count. Jazargo hears the offbeat too. The hum leans left like a crooked heart. This one will taste the air for metal and oil, then mark the slab with a chuck ring. If the tone climbs, we step back.
If that is what the plaque says it is, I vote we do not pocket anything labeled Heart of Kagranak. I like my own heart where it is. I will check the vents and that lever by the tapestry, see if someone set this to impress visitors.
Seems harmless enough for the supposed heart of the Dwemer scientist. Wait, what is that goblet and hammer up ahead?
Set it down slowly. Whispers mean a bargain waiting to spring. The goblet and hammer sit like bait on an altar. I do not touch pedestals that look at me.
That pair is right. Hammer to test, gauntlet to bind, altar to witness. If you strike wearing it, the room will answer. Put the sphere back on the cradle and step behind my ward before anything else.
Harmless, she says, while the furniture hums like a drunk choir. If that is Kagranak's playset, I nominate we admire it from over here and live to eat pie. Zargo, the hum climbs when you lift the sphere, yes. The cages breathe on the third beat.
Are these? No, they are just replicas of the holy weapons of the Neverang.
Replicas still draw blood when a room is key to worship. Leave them be and keep your fingers. Our prize is the man, not his shrine.
That inscription by the wrist reads like a caution, not a boast. Wristguard without its twin names is just brass and theater. I am sealing the altar with a soft ward so the hum does not climb when we turn our backs.
Replica's good, means if we touch them we only lose a hand metaphorically. Also means our host likes stories more than function. I will check the plinths for hidden drawers and a ledger, then we can go rest his imagination. Chez Argo, the tone falls when Archmage steps away from the club. Good, we walk the left rail, do not cross the sigils, and we keep the sphere cradled where it was. If our Ashlander friend is here, he will come to reset his toys, and then Zargo will take him quietly.
I wonder who this criminal is and what purpose he has in a Dwemer ruin.
Oil on the stone, fresh but not sleek, and a smear of juniper lie on that bench. Your criminal cleans his tools and minds the smell. This is not robber. This is a tuner.
A tripline was cut, not snapped. Left-handed shallow angle. He knew the pattern here and came back with a purpose. I say he's after a key piece, regulator rod, prism, or a ledger that names bias.
See the dust rings around the lance housing? It was rotated recently, 1/4 then back. Someone is testing alignments, not looting. If he's clever, he's mapping the pulse to open a sealed inner door.
Powerful words. Powerful words. I just love this story. The passion, the characterizations.
We are presented with a Dwemer riddle in this room. Powerful magic given form. To souls it binds with an ancient force.
To souls bound, in Dwemer terms that read like name and measure married by a heart. If the riddle has a pair, we likely need complementary offerings, mind and body, heat and cold shot, and ground placed in twin receptacles on the same cadence.
Or to who speak together. One voice to set the name, one to answer and close the circuit. Archmage reads the first question. Jezargo answers with the second, yes. If the blue Koham rises, we stop before it bites.
I see paired pedestals and a central throat. We pick left and right, not front and back. If it wants blood, it gets a drop from steel and not a vein. Decide the pair before we touch anything.
If this thing's a marriage counselor, I call dibs on being the irresponsible husband. Serious thought, though, to match tokens from the room, not our throats.
Rumor and you deserve an extra large pie. Look at these Dwemer marriage pendants.
Extra large pie and matching necklaces. Clearly the Dwemer expected vows and dessert. Those pendants look like our tokens for the to solve riddle. Bed keys, not jewelry.
Agreed. The bezels are cut to accept a small focus. Said a matched pair of soul gems come and were greater, not mixed, then place the pendants on the twin plates together on my count. If the cadence rises, we lift immediately.
Ah, 2 souls into stones married by the mechanism. Jezalgo will crown the ham with it in ward, and wash the center throat. If it inhales, we step back and no heroics.
I'll take the right plate, and keep steel ready if something wakes. Choose one size and stick to it. Common with... Common first, safe test. Then retry the grands if it asks louder.
And our pathway is open. Now I am more curious about this location than I am the criminal. Was Kagranak ever married?
Careful, you're bleeding. Hold still. There. Oak flesh and a seal. As for Kagrana, there's no reliable record of a spouse. The Dwemer wrote marriages as contracts of function, not romance. If this place invokes a union, it's likely Marafor, name wedded to measure under a heart, not husband and wife.
Ha! Kagranak married only his tools. Chisel, tone, and hubris. This chamber proves it. Links for focus, not for love. The Dwemer bind 2 souls because the machines demand agreement, not vows.
If he ever took a bride, it was a brass. Isa, your path is open, but that grate is clean where dust should lie.
Hold up some automatons ahead. How do you want to do this?
Frost first, steel second. I'll ghost to the right pillar, hamstring any spider that crawls, then take the head if a spear unfolds. Keep fire down. Oil stains on the floor will cook us.
Agreed. I'll anchor a thin ward line across the threshold and lay a brief frost slick under their feet on my count. If a Centaurian stirs, I pin the steam vent and call retreat left.
Jezalgo will sap their charge with sparks and blind the lenses. Archmage, step wide of the center seam. It sings like a pressure plate. On 2, Jezargo hums. On 3, you strike.
I'll take the middle with a quiet ward and be the annoying decoy. If one aims a dark launcher, I duck, you drop it.
Is someone there?
I don't understand.
Die, damn you!
Filthy sweat.
Why won't you die? mine!
You won't get away.
I'll see you burn.
Try it, damn you! Let's get this over with! Victory will be mine! Let's get this over with! Try it, damn you! Victory will be mine! Try it, damn you!
Do your work. Enjoy your last breath.
Ass. Ass.
Let's get this over with!
Take that!
Zula bless you.
And they're dead.
Powerful words. Powerful words.
All right, now that combat is over, what riddle do we have here? A mightiest weapon in all creation. With it, mortals become gods, for only it can slay time.
The mightiest weapon that slays time is memory, or knowledge fixed in writing. In Dwemer terms, the recorded name that arrests drift. That book on the lectern and the empty scribe's tray aren't decoration. Place a written answer, not blood.
Ha! Yin cuts deeper than steel, yes. We give the machine a word it trusts. The Dwemer love ledgers. A page, a seal, a true mark. Not shouting, not fire.
The coffin sword takes a tablet or book spine. No scorch on the mouth, no blade grooves. Paper, not metal.
Aquilid was good job, Brelina. Do you also want a pie like Rumorin? Do you want Rumorin's extra large pie?
I will defend my extra large pie with my life, my ward, and possibly a fork.
I will accept a normal pie and your apology for punching me, in that order. Thank you for trusting the quill.
HMPH. Next riddle should reward claws, not quills. But yes, pie for Brelina. Sweet roll for Jezargo. And no more punching the team.
Save the pies for after we clear the next hall. But Prince in fresh dust ahead. Small stride. Favors the right lady. Your criminal is close.
Well, I guess we know what happens if we answer the next question wrong. Everyone prepared to fight a centurion.
Prepared and bored. Cross the floor in a crescent, then I'll take the right knee and vent. If it lifts the hammer, I go for the elbow pin.
Count. No fire. There's coolant sheen in that ring. If it rotates, we pivot left, not back.
Cesargo will strip charge from the hard coil and blind the fist grill. Archmage keeps wide of the center seam. It sings like a trigger. On 2, Cesargo hangs. On 3, you cut.
I'll be the annoying bit of glitter in front, ward up, ready to duck the first gout.
I just love this story. The passion, the characterizations.
All right, and the final riddle is, when cold it destroys, when hot it creates. Let it encase your heart for what lies ahead.
That's metal. Cold, it becomes brittle and shatters. Hot, it can be forged and shaped. Encasing the heart reads as a breastplate into Whammer idiom, a tempered protection for what lies ahead.
Ah. Yes, forge's breath, not winter's bite. The slot wants a heated ingot or a plate warmed to a glow, not ice. We feed it warmth, not frost, or it will crack the test on our shins.
The basin by the blue crystal is your hearth. Warm a small plate, not red hot, dull orange. Then set it in the cradle on my count. I'll cover the vent in case something wakes.
If the machine asks for romance, I refuse to marry a saucepan. But I'll hold the ward while the Archmage toasts a coin or plate. And if it's metaphorical heart armor, maybe don't hug it in the ebony mail.
There's multiple different metals here. It seems like... Trap answer.
Gems to mislead us. The riddle name's process, not price. Ignore the bubbles. Choose a single honest metal from the room's fittings. A small dwarven plate or ingot, warmed to a dull orange, then set in the cradle.
Yes, yes. Brassings through here, not sapphire tricks. Cesargo will hold it in ward over the basin while Archmage warms the plate. If the ham climbs, we count to 2 and lift.
I see a loose panel on that right-hand chest lid. Pried. Cut a square. Heat it, place it. Keep your hands high, but then ports are at hip level. I'll cover the seam in case something wakes.
So not jewels, but a toasted scrap of Dunmer cookware.
No, I'm just trying to figure it out. Is it one of these? None of these seem to really make sense like the other ones did. Paper doesn't make sense for when cold it destroys.
Come on.
Seems to have a metal's wrong! Century, wait right now! I'm on the bench right, left into the snake. I'll see you burn.
You won't get it.
Rumor it, blind the face grill and keep moving.
Pivot left, not back. Ward on the valves now. Archmage freeze the floor in a crescent. To the elbow pin when it lifts the hammer.
Cesargo sacks the hardcore. All you cats from... Scout! One, two, strike the knee. Archmage, of this enter scene, it's it.
Come on, guide me!
One obliterated size, ducking the first gap.
Victory will be mine! Watch where you are hitting Sarah.
Take that! Victory will be mine! Take that! Victory will be mine! Victory will be mine! Take that!
The power of Magnus
Great
is at my
opportunity
command.
to test out my new gun spell! Azura's time!
I did twin moves, the Eldikas. Cesago rides your time, draining the hot cold now while the world grows.
Your spell's got to please stop taking up. Stay off the center scene!
Pulled in the valve with a fixed ward. Its steam is lagging to beats behind. On your mark, I'll drop. The Slickhunter, it stands now.
Time super on the crouton, blinding the face grill and stepping left. If it falls, I'm covering the ankle while it thinks about yesterday.
The Centurion is down, but the way still blocked. Perhaps it was one of Jem's.
Not a treasure test, a phase change test. Pull destroys, Hut creates. We answered with metal, but the slot likely wanted water or oil shifted by heat. Punch, not forge. Dwarven oil warmed to a glow, then cooled inside the cradle to encase the heart. Punch, not forge.
Ha, yes, liquid heart. Warm the oil at the blue crystal, pour it in ring in the tray, then chill it with a breath of frost. If the ham smooths, the door will sigh.
I'll watch the vents. You heat. I'll cap the seams. If it gnaws again, we cut and run left.
know the way's unlocked, but I also have to BRB. I seriously can't figure it out. None of these really make sense, right? I'm honestly just running out of options now. What am I missing?
The power of Magnus is at my command.
Tried everything here. Paper Inkwell will accept the quill, but I highly doubt quill will be right twice. No, I'm just curious. I guess it's time to look it up. It's steel. I guess. Excuse me.
I call bullshit. Steal your heart, I guess works, but the others were more symbolic.
I, for one, applaud the Dunmer for embracing dad jokes. Steal your heart. Open the door, cue the groan.
I'm still here.
Extra large to numb the cliche.
What can I do for you, friend?
Annoying, yes, but instructive. Their machines prefer literal tokens over elegant metaphors.
Can I help you?
Answer accepted by material correspondence, not poetic symmetry. Next riddle, we test the obvious first.
The Dunmer love pants more than poets. Still, door is open and Cesargo's whiskers are intact. Archmage chooses steel, steel yields. This is good mathematics.
Ah, at last you arrive. I've been expecting you, Dragonborn. My birth name lost meaning long ago. To the world, I am known as the Nerevarine.
No, by the three, you are, oh my, oh my!
He's the Archmage, Wreath. In on 4, out on 4. I am only a man who has walked alone.
Names can wait. You fell to Centurions in their den. That buys a hearing. State your purpose in Kagrenar, and whether it crosses ours.
If you're willing, tell us what you know of this site's lattice and its questions. We've answered 3, but the design suggests a deeper regulator ahead.
Ha! If you are Nerivarin, then you know Kagranak's humor. Doors that love pants and machines that bite. Tell Cesargo where the next bite sits, and he will keep his whiskers intact.
The answer to that lies in the name of these ruins. Kagrenar, named after the Dwemer's chief tonal architect, Lord Kagranak. Not just something. When Tiber Septim united Tamriel, he did so using one of Kagranak's weapons, a giant golem called a Numidium. I destroyed a second Numidium 200 years ago, but recently I heard rumors that a third lay dormant in this very ruin. Such a weapon is too dangerous to exist. I've come to destroy it. I could use your help.
You know, I've been inside a Namdium before, though it was from an alternative timeline. And once I fixed the timeline, everyone lost all memories of it. It was a big thing involving the Pieszczyk Order.
Good. We will not toy with this one.
We've
We will
mapped
cut
that
its name,
sequence
drain its
before.
heart,
Name
break
heart.
its measures so
Measure,
none can rouse
aperture
it again.
speeds, and regulators. If you can point us to the core conduits, we can starve the lattice safely.
Ah, at last, someone who hates big brass jokes as much as Cesargo. You show the path Nerivarin, and Cesargo will keep the ham low, and the whiskers unscorched.
Give me targets and a route. If anything between here and the core moves, it dies fast or kneels for questions. No speeches, no oaths, clean cuts.
I vote we don't climb into this one unless it begs. I'll keep the ward umbrella up and take notes for the part where history pretends none of this happened. Also, if the machine starts telling puns about steel hearts again, I'm leaving.
The answer to that lies in the name of these ruins. Not just something. I destroy. Such a weapon is too dangerous to exist. I'm glad to have it. If it awakens, let me draw its attention. Then give it everything you've got.
It would be my honor as an Ashlander to assist my Nerevaring, especially after so little of my kind assisted you in the Battle of Red Mountain against Agatha!
Your honor is enough. What matters is what we do now. Walk with me, Archmage. We finish what the Duenna began and denied to every tyrant yet unborn.
Then name heart, measure is. You led us to the name
Cesargo keeps
cut,
the ham
and I
low,
will hold the
and the
regulator
sparks
steady on your
obedient.
count.
If the core snarls, we starve it, not feed it.
Point the way, choose the line, and anything between us and the core gets one chance to lay down its arms.
I'll keep the ward umbrella over the poets and the pun makers. If history forgets this again, I am still claiming the pie.
Follow me.
Such is the power of the written word.
Oh, the event has hopes, Fire Guys. It really is the Nerevaring. What a man!
Ah, blade hums like a clean soul gem coil. If that is Hope's fire, then the store is walked in with us. Cesargo proves.
Hero worship later, I suppose.
I'm getting out of there.
Someone do something.
Out. He sheds armor to move faster.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
It's a fight where sprinters come. Keep pace and watch the break.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
Pinfumed Cope Sphere's resonance matches whole tribunal records. Useful against constructs, but we still follow name hard measure. I'll call the cadence when we reach the regulator.
Wonderful, we found the one person in Skyrim who makes our resume look modest. I'll try not to scuff his legend with my boots while I keep the ward over your head. Ha!
As you focus on the giant Centurion, I'll destroy its power sources!
Understood. I'm on the types right here, Ben.
Enjoy your...
Thrusting its work. When it hits the hammer, I can deal with it.
I'm bracing the regulator scene with a fixed ward.
Take that!
Rumor and keep the umbrella off.
Let's get
If it
this
turns,
over-
the steam
Take
left from my
that!
hull.
Let's get this over with!
The conduit,
Take
pulse
that!
thread, shut and I'll damp it.
Cesargo strips
Victory will be mine!
Wizard Red
Let's
will be
get this
joined
over
now.
with!
Archmage, bind the Gerber feet. It hums like a live vein.
You won't get away.
On two Cesargo blinds this grid. Want to strike.
What a obliterated size, ducking the first scout! I'll bait it onto Brenina's snake. Jim has to crack the angle when it's... It's a nice beam at you, Archmage, and you're moving shield.
Take that! One source down, did you go? It really helps to have the real Keating here. Thank you, Anya!
Watch your swing, Warrior's Flame flipped me again. I'm fine holding the valve. Two sources left, and the purple feed is stuttering. Good cut. And next to the green room conduit on the far days.
Ha! Keening bites truer than any chisel. Cesargo lays the hard one now. Archmage, when the green line hums low, strike on Cesargo's count. One.
Die, damn you! Victory will be mine! Die, damn you!
She killed Peter Boyd.
I'm trying to obliterate its size. If it tracks you, Archmage, I'll put it left into Brenina's stairs. Pull the last source and I'll clear your lane with my very shot. Definitely not a force.
One left! Does anyone need you, or should I go for the power source?
I'm tough to go for the last one. Enjoy your last breath. I've got the regulator keeping the slip ready if it lurches.
Die, damn you! Let's get this over with!
You won't get away.
Launching full force! Don't embarrass me! It's an Aravori! Moving to its right side, back and elbow next. Victory will be mine! Die, damn you! Let's get this over with! Take that! Die, damn you! Take that!
Austin!
Strike on my count!
By the gods!
What a better hammer you shine! Let's get this over with! Take that! Victory will...
Make the Nervine count!
Take that! Die, damn you!
What I ever do to you?
Take that! Victory will be mine! Let's get this over with! Victory will be mine!
Didn't even put up a proper fight.
Well fought, Dragonborn. It seems that Golem was not a true Numidian, but I thank you for your aid nonetheless.
Aren't you impressed by my power? Dunmer Dragonborn Archmage, champion of the Anticipations Undivided. I wield divine artifacts with ease. I even have kinging by chance.
Power is a tool, not a title. Keep your hand steady and your heart quiet, and it will serve you. Let it own you, and it will name your fate.
Pry after the kill is for meat tables. We still have a quarter cut. Save the boasting for when the lift opens to cold air.
Keening or not, discipline did the work. Record the sequence green, purple, blue, and the regulator leg on my count. We may need it again.
Ha! Archmage shines, yes, but the machine still hums. Jezargo will be impressed when the name is sliced and the heart starved. Then we preen.
Well fought, Dragonborn. It seems a guardian of some kind. Perhaps this place had some personal significance to Lord Kagranak. I cannot say for certain. And help you did. You're quite impressive, Dragonborn. It has been too long since I fought back to back with one I could call my equal. I have no riches to offer you as payment, but I can give you a weapon instead. Which would you prefer? A bow, a greatsword, or a one-handed mace?
That wasn't one of the options.
Very well. Thank you again, Dragonborn. If you ever need advice, seek me out at the Shrine of Azura. Farewell.
wonderful staff. I shall display it at my museum in Solitude. Perhaps you could join us there. I'd love to talk to you, O Savior of Morrowind.
Display it with care. Hellfire dancers quickly to pride and slower to wisdom. If you wish words, I will come to Azura's shrine at dawn 3 days hence. Meet me there, and we will speak of Mantella and memory.
I'll draft a proper placard for this staff provenance cautions, an awarded cradle. We can route to Solitude after we copy today's sequence.
Ha! Museum first, meet later. Jezargo will carry the notes, not the fire stick. Archmage, you get your pies, and Jezargo keeps his whiskers.
We move on your word. If Solitude is next, I'll run security and have a gallery sealed before the doors open.
I'll write a tasteful sign that says do not touch even if you're feeling very heroic.
Well, unlike that, he's gone. We will visit the shrine to Azura next time we are at the college. What up, man?
He's gone, and we're still in a ruin that wants to bite. Pack what matters and move. We take the lift, then a clean exit route.
Agreed. I'll copy the final cadence and mark the regulator lags before we leave. When we're back at the college, I'll schedule Azura's shrine for dawn on the 3rd day as promised.
Ha! Nerivarin or not by waits for no hero. Archmage gets her stuff labored, Jezargo files the notes, and then Sweet Rose. After Solitude Shrine.
I'll write the museum card that says please do not accidentally hellfire. Then I'll draft a song called We Didn't Die with the Nerivarin, which is mostly rests and relieved sighs.
I think I'll make use of the staff for now. More than ever, I wish I could speak to my wise woman. She would know how to handle such a warrior. But I digress. Let's finish exploring these ruins and move on.
Use it if you must, but keep the head clear. I'll take point to the West Arch and check for fresh grates. If a panel sings, we pivot left and skip it.
I'll locate
Ha! Must have same rules. Jezargo will hold the thin ward over the vents and taste the air. If it smells like hot copper, we step back and do not argue.
I'll trail the right wall with an umbrella and a very brave folk. If anything tries to impress us, we'll be unimpressed in the opposite direction. Let on, Watchmage!
Powerful words. Powerful words.
It's probably possible to translate this.
It seems Kagranak did have a wife. Is this her tomb probably meant to be his tomb as well if he didn't zero sum?
Ha! See the... That is for a paired key, not romance. Still, the air smells of old oil and cedar. Jezargos is threat. Softly, if Kagranak wrote a goodbye, his machines may still listen.
The floors swept in a circle. Someone tended this spot, or a mechanism still moves. We do this clean. No crime, no trophies. If a latch sings, we back off.
If this is Lady Kagranak, she has the tidiest bedroom I've seen in a ruin.
Her name was Dorana. We will need to find records of her. Maybe Uraga something. This would be a nice discovery to write about. Perhaps I'll assign it to one of you, 3 students. It would greatly bolster your resumes.
I'll log inscriptions here, then compare to Emsolft and Encharda funerary formulae for Matua Forgery.
Ah, yes. Jezargo will chase the smell of truth. He will copy the coffin rail notches, the third key dimensions, and test the rabbin for hidden ink with juniper spirit. If any clerk has sold the false Dorana to rich fools, Jezargo will find the stamp.
I'll handle the scandalous bits. Travel records, merchant ledgers who bought cedar and wool for a tomb that shouldn't exist. I'll sweet talk Solitude scriveners and come back with dates, seals, and possibly a pie-related bribe receipt.
While they try. If someone is tending this tomb, we'll know when and from where. Keep your hands off
There
of it
you
until
are.
Relina
I
finishes
was
her
beginning
own.
to worry you wouldn't be leaving that place at all. Now, if you would be so kind, could you return that ring I lent you? Oh, that. In my defense, I did not lie. He was a criminal before he was the Nerevarine. He arrived on the shores of Vardenfell in chains, you know. But names and titles matter little now. Just return the ring. I won't ask again. A pity. Whatever lay in those ruins seems to have taken its toll on your mind as well as your body. And for the Dragonborn to die in such a state. Tragic.
I'll try and make this quick.
Way to go.
Was your mother a Falmer, or are you just that ugly?
Shadow hides you.
I'll see you burn.
There you are. I was beginning to worry you wouldn't be leaving that place at all. Now, that. But names and titles matter. A pity. There you are. I was beginning to worry you wouldn't be leaving that place at all.
The
Now,
power of
if you
Magnus
would
is
be
at
so
my
kind,
command.
I'll see you burn. Let's get this over with.
Interesting, very interesting.
Wadi Enwa, a swit, a blasphemer, to carry a writ of the troll on the Nerevarine, may you rot in oblivion!
Save the curses for after he talks. Left hand on a red sash, stance favors a quick draw. I'll take his blade if he twitches. You get names, Ishua, seal, and where he's meant to deliver proof.
Agreed. We need the writ and the seal. If it's truly tongue work, it bears a code line and a steward's countermark. If it's HL Theater borrowing the tongue sphere, we expose it and bind him to a statement.
Ha! The Echloru papiaping the tongue's name. Jesargo smells lie and cheaping. Archmage ask for the second page. The ill writs have won. When he stumbles, Jesargo will hush him and take his purse for evidence.
Ikinda already killed him by paralyze and letting him fall down the mountain. I'll give you guys the writ, and hopefully we never hear from House Fate Lao again.
Then we take his papers, his seal, and his coins, then leave him to the crows. Hand me the writ. I'll check for countermarks and a delivery clause.
Give it here. I'll copy the text and noting steward marks, and any code line for your ag. If it's forged, we send a clean notice to Riffin's court and mark HLO interfere in some college record.
Ha! Jesargo will search the pockets for the second page and any cipher sticks. The ill writs travel in pairs. Also, this ring and stamp. Evidence into the pouch.
And I'll compose a very official letter that says, in short, your assassin slipped, please stop tripping near our archmage. Then I'll suggest pie because nothing pairs with political fallout like pie.
I'm happy just leading him to the crows as Jeras said. Let us make way for Sadrith Kegrin. We haven't finished business there with another Dwemer. Machinaho.
Night march then. I'll take point and keep us off the skyline. If anything moves in those botches, I cut right, and you drift left to the rocks.
I'll set a thin travel ward and keep cadence. When we reach the relay, I want 5 minutes to copy pulse drift before we touch Aho feeds. No
The power of
improvised-
Magnus is at my command.
Jesargo keeps the air quiet.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I'll mind the rear with an umbrella and a very
Now you
grateful,
burn,
and
fetcher.
mark our prints when the wind cooperates.
Filthy beast!
If the road hums, we take the goat track and complain later.
Damn you! Watch where you are hitting Sarah.
Filthy sweat! I'll see you burn!
Take that! Let's get this over with! Die, damn you! Let's get this over with! Take that!
Die, you filthy beast!
Come on, you monster! But you left me with no choice.
Alright, this is where we shall end things for tonight. So bye.